Most people think software engineering is just one job, but in reality, there's actually a bunch of different roles. There's front end, back end, DevOps, machine learning, security, product, and so much more. And now that AI is changing how software is being built, choosing the right career path matters more than ever. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the most major roles in software engineering and how to figure out which one is right for you. So in the modern tech ecosystem, there's certain core areas. We have software engineers, data engineers, machine learning slash AI engineers, DevOps engineers, cybersecurity engineers, product management, design teams, testing and quality automation teams, and there's other emerging AI roles coming as well. So software engineers are responsible for designing and implementing the core systems that users use. Software engineering can be broken down into front end, back end, and full stack, where front end developers will build user interfaces and client side logic, whereas the back-end developers will build the APIs, the databases, and the application logic. Full stack engineers will do both. And in terms of AI's impact, I'd say AI is accelerating how quickly code can be made with these tools such as Cursor, Claude. The expectations are higher now, but software engineers will still be needed. Data engineering is another field. They're responsible for building systems that collect, process, and store large volumes of data. They are responsible for creating pipelines that organize and analyze data effectively. The AI industry depends heavily on data pipelines, making data engineers more important. So there's also machine learning engineers. Machine learning engineers will build and deploy predictive models. They will implement AI capabilities. Typically, a day-to-day for a machine learning engineer could be training models, evaluating performance, and deploying models into production. There's a strong shift in the industry to using predictive modeling for AI-powered workflows and projects. So machine learning engineers are becoming increasingly important. DevOps engineering is incredibly important as well. They focus on automation, deployment pipelines, and system reliability, as the name indicates. So they'll typically work on CI/CD pipelines such as Jenkins or GitHub Action. They also can use containers such as Docker and do their orchestration in tools such as Kubernetes. System reliability is a typical human challenge, and it's going to be hard for AI to replace it. AI infrastructure tools are coming out, however, system reliability is typically a human endeavor. Cybersecurity is a very interesting industry as well. Cybersecurity engineers are responsible for protecting applications. They have to identify vulnerabilities, do penetration tests on software, and implement security controls to make sure software is not breached. They need to be familiar with identity management, penetration test tools, threat detection, and security scanning. So AI can both increase the threat of security vulnerabilities and defense capabilities, making security expertise more critical. Product managers are responsible for figuring out what needs to be made and why. They're the mediators between the engineering team, the design team, and the key stakeholders. They typically use project management tools such as Jira and Confluence, collaboration tools such as Figma. They have various different responsibilities such as prioritization, defining roadmaps, aligning teams around user needs, and it's a very human role, therefore it'll be harder for AI to manage it. Design and UX is another sector of software engineering. They design how a workflow will look and how a user will experience it. They typically use tools such as Figma, Sketch. They'll do interviews and usability tests with other people. AI is helping design workflows, but human-centered design is critical and important, and people are sticking to it. As far as I'm aware, AI is not in a place to replace design and UX. It's getting better, but it's just not there yet. Testing and quality automation is another sector of software engineering. They ensure that no bugs reach production. They make sure that the shipped product has no bugs coming out. They make sure that the software runs reliably. They focus on manual or automated validation. They use testing frameworks to do so. Sometimes they'll do CI integration as well, and also they can perform performance tests. AI can generate tests, but designing testing strategies hasn't been something that AI has done a very good job at yet. Designing reliable testing strategies is very critical and something that AI hasn't done very well yet. AI can do a great job at generating tests and detecting regression,